Hello people, you are welcome to yet another interesting lesson with me, your RME tutor. Today we are going to look at substance abuse. Substance abuse. And looking at the images, you can see that there are varieties of drugs on the screen. And we are going to base our explanation or definition for substance abuse on the varieties of drugs that we see. So on the next slide, we have the lesson objectives. By the end of this lesson, 1, you should be able to define substance abuse. 2, identify types of substance abuse. And 3, classify substances that are abused. So let's go to the next slide and try to define substance abuse. As we saw in the image, there are varieties of drugs over there, and so we will say that substance abuse simply means using drugs without a doctor's advice. When you take in drugs without a doctor's advice or a prescription, we are saying that it is substance abuse. Normally, when we are sick, we take drugs in our houses without even going for a diagnosis, and that is bad practice. Anytime you want to take drugs, it should be prescribed or on the advice of a medical practitioner. We can also say that substance abuse is the excessive consumption or misuse of substances for the sake of its desirable effects on the body. So maybe you are going through pain, and then you think that when you take excess of the drug, that is what is going to ease your pain. It is a drug abuse. So for example, maybe you are supposed to take 2 tablets of paracetamol in the morning, and then you look at the pain you are going through, you take 5, you take 10. That is in excess, and then you say that that is drug or substance abuse. Or you think taking the drug will make you do things that you can't do with your eyes naturally. Maybe you are cool, you are calm, so you take the drug in order to do the things that you cannot do with your unaided eyes, and that is also substance abuse or drug abuse. Let's look at types of substance abuse. We have 2 main types, as can be seen here. We have abuse of legal drugs, and we also have abuse of illegal drugs. Let's go to the next slide and look at what these 2 types of drugs are. So the first one, let's look at these drugs. These are common drugs that we see every day. This is paracetamol, painkiller. This is artesunate amodiaquine. We have drinks. We have trisilicates. These are flu, and then ABUSE or Martin's liver salt. These are drugs we commonly abuse them. We see them every day in our houses, and we say that these are legal drugs. They are legal because the law of the land allows us to use them. So legal drugs are drugs whose usage is allowed. The laws of the land allows us to use these drugs, and we say that they are legal drugs, and we normally abuse legal drugs a lot. The common ones that we know, we have painkillers like paracetamol, tramadol, drugs on flu. When you have cold, you go and buy and then you use it. We have Martin's liver salt or ABUSE, then anti-malaria drugs also like the artesunate amodiaquine. These are legal drugs that the laws of the land allows us to use them, and we abuse them a lot. So anytime you go to a chemist shop around you and then you buy drugs, the pharmacist or the learned pharmacist should prescribe the drug, and then you take it according to the prescription or what has been written on the paper. Let's pause here for you to try and answer the questions on quiz 1.